I play double Prince a lot, and those are like two of your hardest cards to match up against.
Yeah. All right. So now Xhadian's most definitely going to have 3 Musketeers, I feel. So it's a question of, okay, or rather, was it Super Magicals that had 3 Musketeers? I don't remember.
Super Magicals have 3 Musketeers. It's right here. So it's this one.
Oh.
Yeah, they picked it right there. Oh. So this might be a 3 Musketeers deck for Naders. I'm not sure.
I think Super Magicals might be in a really, really, really good spot. We'll see.
Ooh.
I mean, it's...
Okay, so Xhadian is running Minor Furnace.
There it is!
A deck
you don't got Zap!
Oh, there's no Zap! That's right!
The Giant's tanking for him. Oh my god.
The skeletons do come down, but they're doing so much damage. Oh my god. Maybe Goblin Barrel is like a gnarly, incredible, insane pick because there's only 1 Zap and 1 arrow.
If you have something tanking for
the arrows take down the furnace
gosh,
so that the fire spirits don't work. Oh, I like that play a lot.
They get a swing. Oh, they barely.
Yes.
That could have been so much more damage. Good positioning on the poison. But yeah, Goblin Barrel with a tank. I'm telling you, man, it is a huge impact spell.
I absolutely agree. And you know what also is not on the board because Marcel P had it? Valkyrie, which is one of those really good cards against Goblin Barrel.
That's what we were talking about. Marcel P front-loaded everything. The Valkyrie, the Freeze, the Ice Spirit, the Fire Spirit. And now you're just left with poison.
Right, definitely. Oh man, so Barbs come down. I think Barbs are a good answer, right? Like they're not going to be great against the Mega Minion, but they might soak a little bit. If you attacks the Barb, like, I think you'd much rather lose a Barbarian or 2 than have the Mega Minion attack your tower.
Yep.
Okay.
Here it comes again.
The Goblin Barrels come down again. He's got
now,
poison. Oh, the Log. That's right. Log, of course, it saves the day this time.
Question is, do you poison that, and now you're opened up to Minion Horde?
Oh, and the Barbs. Remember, the Barbs aren't getting poisoned now. Skeletons come down to help distract, but at what point?
Pretty much any push that gets constructed right now gets taken down by Minion Horde.
Right. Oh, and you're right. There they go. Good, very good prediction.
Yep.
And the poison's out of his hand.
Yep.
Oh, but he can use the Fire Spirits of the Furnace.
Nice.
That is a 4 elixir answer that really, that's totally worth it. You might lose, what, 1 push at the very end?
Yes. Yeah. We'll see. It's very interesting.
I like that defense. That's much better. Don't worry about the Minor as much as all the cards coming up after the Minor. This is crazy though. Oh, buddy. The last card we see out of all the players, and that's a great log there on the Barbs. I think that's something that's going to help save him.
He's got to log this.
But now he's going to poison. He does have at least the troops there.
He's not logging it.
He used logging the Barbarians on the left side.
Oh, no. Oh!
Sparky just blows that thing out of the water. The guards came down, but it was already locked on. And Sparky survives yet again.
So the Sparky lives on.
That is a fully charged Sparky, sir.
The Sparky lives on.
Oh, God,
and
no.
What do you poison?
And it's targeted. The guards come down. Oh, God. Stopping the bleeding, but at what cost? At what cost?
Oh, no.
Wow.
Almost 2-0. That.
Woohoo! So Naders takes game 1 with a giant Goblin Barrel Sparky deck because, well, Super Magicals picked up Zap really early.
Now, Poison Log is actually a pretty good spell combination, and we even see in Super Magical Cup people running decks with Poison Log and no Zap that exists, but the question is, I think they have just better all-around options in terms of splash and dealing with GV
well,
units.
they picked, let's see, Super Magicals picked Zap and Arrows, but they didn't, and then Rocket Lightning. So they got the 2 small spells, the 2 big ones. Reddit Alpha have Poison, or I'm sorry, have Fireball and Poison. So they have the 2 middle ones, and then they grabbed the sides. But then what they did was they immediately picked all the cards that you really want Arrows and Zap to fight. So they sort of had that early strategy of taking the 2 cheap spells. Arrows wasn't even picked that early, but they got Zap and Arrows, and then immediately were like Minions, Goblins, Barbs, like almost everything.
All right.
Uh-oh. I really like Furnace, actually. Furnace has really impressed me because its ability to stop both the Barbs and the Minion Horde.
Right.
I like, and the Archers actually think are another great choice in terms of, like, that wasn't the best answer to Minion Horde, but better than losing a tower, right?
Yeah. Here comes the Miner popping up the back.
I like the Musketeer play. It's gonna, and the Musketeer's gonna go down the right side as well, so it was able to stop that, but then also contribute to the weak side. Question is, would you rather have the Musketeer go down the left side and keep that Furnace from doing any damage?
Oh, Poison's out. Is this gonna be a log?
Yep, logs it. And that Sparky does nothing. And now Naders has to deal with a full health Mega Minion coming across to his tower.
Does he have any options? He's going to get a swing.
1, 2.
Ooh, 600 damage. Zap available. It is very, very smart.
Yes. That was what I was talking about earlier with the spawner decks. I was like, spawner decks aren't necessarily great on their own, but in a world where like you're not worried about everyone having rocket and poison and stuff, maybe spawners are viable. Maybe late in your pick you just go, oh, my last 2 picks, Barb Hut, Gob Hut, and then just pair it with all your other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Furnace is down, and poison should be cycled as well.
Yep.
All right, and that's going to be a poison drop, I think.
And the furnace is already blocked, so
Yep.
it doesn't even allow. This is like adjacent. Oh, there's the poison.
No, that's too late.
Oh no,
though.
a little too late, unfortunately.
Oh,
Oh,
my
barely
goodness.
saves the tower, but at what cost?
Yes, 368 health, and that's the big thing about using poison as opposed to fireball against minion horde is that it's not going to do that damage instantaneously.
Yeah, absolutely. And I actually think that Xhadian's doing a good job at like keeping pressure up on the left side, but it's just so difficult to pull off these minor pushes when you have to defend against Giant Sparky in the other lane.
All right.
Now, what can he stop this? Can he play guards maybe? Oh, he does play guards. Okay, he wanted to play it maybe a little earlier, but now with the guards in there, and it almost knocked the Sparky back.
Oh, the Sparky lives.
Wait, but for how long? Okay, at least not enough to get another shot off. Okay.
Wow, yeah.
I like the poison there too, and I don't think the Sparky's charged. Okay, it is charged up now, but it'll take quite a bit of damage and actually might take some shots before getting into the tower range. Oh! I know what Xhadian wanted to do there. He wanted the fire spirits to get away from the furnace so that the fire spirits would take the shot and the furnace would stay alive, but...
Oh, Naders just wants any kind of damage, and that might have been... Okay.
Well, we have 4 seconds left, though.
We'll see. The guards are going to get up to the
3.
tower.
Oh, no!
Naders.
So Naders wins 2-0 over Xhadian. The Super Magicals take the first draft event down.
Yeah, I think that the Super Magicals were just much more keen on the whole drafting. That might have been Naders and you going back and forth and drafting and practicing.
Yeah.
Naders had a very clear strategy.
To give you the background on this format, we actually, when we recorded Roundtable Royale, we would have our guests, we'd do 4-player drafts right there, just in between like filming the segments and stuff. And then we kind of took the idea of like, all right, let's do this as an actual event. And so actually, you know what though? I think what Super Magicals did, which I think Reddit Alpha had a very good tier 1 strategy, which is let's try to build the best decks we can. Let's figure out how to get good meta decks with our picks. Super Magical Cups take the tier 2 strategy, which is let's get rid of answers and then pick all of the cards that you would want that answer for.
Yeah.
So that was definitely something where I think they were thinking a little ahead, not so much about how to build the best 8-card deck, but how to create situations where your opponent just goes, oh, I don't have cards for this, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, think it was Zap, when they took Zap, 3rd pick, Hog, Inferno, Zap. By the way, I don't think they even played Inferno Tower. They picked Inferno Tower 2nd overall and then didn't play it. But they had Zap 3rd overall, or third round pick. And then from there, Minions, Goblins, Minion Horde, Sparky, Goblin Barrel, and then Tombstone. How many Zap bait cards can you have in the same deck?
Yeah. And I think it really goes to show that like drafting is a big skill that if it becomes more popular, competitive players are going to really have to learn how to play that space.
And that's what I'm looking forward to. The Super Magical Cup, I think, really pioneered the double deck format that you came up with, and now it is sort of known throughout the community as a really good way to show off your deck building skills, your creativity, your flexibility as a player. I think drafting, and especially clan events, can really show that next level of teamwork, of flexibility, of understanding really how the game works and trying to position yourself to upset opponents and not just copy the best 8 cards off the ladder.
Yeah.